Live from Factory Underground Radio, it's Strictly Adapted with Quixote and Kate. You're on.
Yes, y'all. Welcome. This is another edition of Scriptly Adapted on Factory Underground Radio. Welcome to the show, y'all. I'm your boy Quixote. That was a little studio.
What does that mean?
That was actually.
That was
not bad.
That wasn't bad.
That wasn't bad.
What does
right?
that mean, though?
I don't know. Ask Phil, man. Phil was on some. Phil was doing something back then.
You know who his daughter is?
Lily Collins?
Yeah, she's in Emily in Paris.
What is that? What is that on? Is that on Netflix?
Oh.
Only you would know those horrible shows that don't.
Actually,
that's on Netflix.
Emily in Paris. Excuse me.
yeah.
Emily in Paris is awesome, and it's a cult classic. Everybody loves that show.
Don't call that a cult classic.
It is. It's going to be a cult classic. I feel like cult classics. Wait, hold on.
See, this is how we get into these battles.
Cult classics can't be considered a cult classic in the moment. It's a cult classic after, because a cult classic insinuates that there was a following. You won't really know that they're like. I feel like it's a legacy type of thing.
A legacy.
It's not a cult classic right now. It will be.
So you're already calling this a possibility
Absolutely.
of a cult classic.
Absolutely.
I can't agree.
We
with
came
that.
in hot today.
I can't wait. But guys,
This wasn't planned.
As you
This wasn't
hear,
rehearsed.
that's Kate, the co-host of the show,
Extraordinaire.
the co-host extraordinaire of the show. Today we got a great artist too. We got the Barstool Prophets on the show. We're gonna have to ask him about the name, the Barstool Prophets. We're gonna have lead singer Ryan on the show, and I believe guitarist Joel. So we're gonna ask them about their careers and all that good stuff, and go from there.
I like it.
But yeah, today, again, guys, we bring you entertainment news. We bring you stuff that you should be watching. This weekend we're gonna venture out, and not today, but there's a movie that I do want to see. It's a throwback of the 90. I want to say that was a 1996.
What?
Twister.
That sounds about right.
Let me confirm. 1996. Listen. I am good. I am good. Yes, 1996 film Twister. I don't know how you haven't seen it. That is just blasphemous. And if I could go down the list of things you have not watched.
Likewise, my friend.
No.
Yes.
Just because
Breakfast Club.
Breakfast Club.
That's a cult. You want to talk about an 80s cult classic? Come on, man.
All right.
Every cinephile has seen the Breakfast Club.
Okay. Yes. Breakfast Club is one of them that I have to check out. What else? What else haven't I seen though? There's that you would consider something that is
Pretty in Pink.
Kate, you're naming all these
I don't care. It was 80s
like,
rom-com
I'm
at
sitting
its
in like
finest.
my pink bathrobe watching these with my girlfriends or something. Like,
that'd be weird. But also, it was. But even guys have
not
seen Pretty in Pink. Coyote. It's a cult classic. Molly Ringwald at her best.
Molly Ringwald at her best.
Yeah.
All right. Listen, I agree. It's something I probably should have seen.
Definitely the Breakfast Club.
Breakfast Club for sure. Yeah, like that's a film that I do wanna.
We should watch it tonight.
No. Yes, y'all. A little Toto. That's Toto. Africa. Welcome back to Scriptly Adapted on Factory Underground Radio, y'all. I'm your boy Quixote. Welcome on this Friday edition of the show. Listen. Like I mentioned before the break, when Kate was spewing out just nonsense about movies that she thinks I should have seen by this time, the fact that she has not seen Twister still boggles my mind. Like I'm still a little disappointed, because that's like you saying, did you ever watch the original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? Yeah, see, this is a problem, Kate. This is a problem, and I should have vetted you before I gave you a ring. I knew I should have vetted you. And all of the movies that you failed to watch.
Wow.
Marrying a cinephile, you failed to watch them. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing.
I
can't take you around people anymore.
Because people are talking about the original Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yes.
At cocktail parties.
Listen, well, speaking of cocktail parties, this is Kate's new segment of the show, Kate's useless cocktail party trivia, where Kate just spews out whatever she wants to spew out because
That's not true, people. It's trivia that you just will use in the spirit of film and entertainment. Today, Chang Pai Pai queen of martial arts movies, has died. Now, while it is sad that she has passed on, who knew about Chang Pai Pai? Did you know who she was? I've never heard of her. Apparently, best known for her martial arts roles in films such as Come Drink With Me and Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, she's died. So it is wait, hold on. Here we go. Born in Shanghai in 1946, Chang trained in ballet while at school before moving to Hong Kong as a teenager. She then enrolled in a performing arts training course at film production company Shaw Brothers Studio, a pioneer of the kung fu film genre, according to the website Hong Kong Movie Database. That's useless cocktail party trivia number 2, actually. Who knew that there was an HKMDB? Anywho, I'm just delivering today. Aren't you glad that we introduced this segment?
This is definitely living up to the name.
Thank you. I thought so.
Of useless.
Absolutely. Wait, I'm not finished. I have a rescue article
more
for her.
Oh Lord.
This led Chang. Have some respect. Woman died today. This led Chang to establish her acting career in Shaw Brothers films, such as the '64 historical drama The Last Woman of Shang, in which she played a dancer, and 1964 romance Lovers Rock. Her breakthrough role came 2 years later when she started as a skilled martial artist in action crime classic Come Drink With Me. She later moved to the U.S., had 4 children, divorced, and moved back to Hong Kong in the 90s, according to HKMD. There we go again. Before starring in the Oscar-winning 2000 action adventure Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. Useless cocktail party trivia number 3.
Wow.
Can we believe that Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon is 24 years old?
Yeah, I can believe it because it does feel like.
Do you remember when that movie came out?
Yes, and if you go back to that movie and watch it, it does feel like you're watching something from like the Stone Age. Like it's
as most movies in 2000 did.
Yeah, the 2000 movies do not hold up well, man. Like it's hard to believe because like we were talking about before. I'm saying that Twister in 1996 still sort of holds up. You go back to 2000. Okay, you haven't watched the movie.
I know, you're right.
How are you commenting
on
it?
He's so upset, people.
I'm very upset.
Takes it very personally.
You
like
have
he
not
made
watched
Twister.
the film yet, right? Now you're gonna go into this thing. Now you're gonna go to this theater tomorrow and ask me, "Oh, is he supposed to be playing Bill Paxton? Is she Helen Hunt?" Like you're gonna say that.
That is exactly
You're gonna
what
say
I
all
would
of
say.
that. You're gonna say all of that, and I'm gonna
Are they
look at
related?
you. I'm gonna look at you
Is
like
this
one of
her
those
daughter?
people. Yeah, I'm gonna look at you like one of those people that just won't shut up during the movie. I'm like, hey.
While you chew obnoxiously loud on your popcorn.
Well, that's all the comeback
but wait,
you got.
There's the one last statement in this article.
So this is all just still useless information.
If you're going to say it, you need to say it correctly.
Okay. Okay, Kate's useless cocktail party trivia.
Her final role was the matchmaker in the 2020 live-action movie Mulan.
Really?
That is it.
Oh.
May you rest in peace, Chang, and thank you for your artistry and your craft to the kung fu genre and martial arts on screen.
I thought you were going to say thank you for your service at one point, but
I was close, but I
didn't know if you were going to go there, but
I refrained from doing that.
Yeah, you refrained.
I didn't think that would be appropriate. Emmy nominations, 2024. The Bear sets new record for comedies.
Really?
Yeah.
How many?
The Bear ate it up. So, beloved FX series set in a Chicago sandwich shop scored 23 nominations this year, breaking the record of 22 set by the NBC hit 30 Rock back in 2009. Drama Shogun had the most nominations. You know, I'm kind of intrigued about this. I might have to watch it.
Listen, I'm telling you guys. I told your mom. I put your mom on it. Shogun is dope, and it's filmed beautifully. It's the cinematography.
Oh, because you've QC'd it.
The cinematography. Yeah, I've seen it for work. Yeah.
Is that supposed to be a secret?
Yes, it is supposed to be a secret. Don't mention that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
We can't mention that.
No, that's no.
What, that you've seen new episodes?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what you do for work.
I know, but
it's not a secret.
It's
this
like
isn't the mob.
It's like telling a secret agent, "Hey, by the way, your gun is behind you," like or something like, or "Hey, don't forget your badge, sir." Like like you just gotta. That's not what you're supposed to be doing, right?
I didn't know it was. I didn't know you had top security clearance. My bad.
Well, you might.
Sorry, Paramount.
Yeah.
We just
Yeah, and then you shout out the name of the company. What are you doing? What
It
are
could be
you doing?
anything. It could be
Just
anything.
don't say anything. Just don't say anything. Yes, y'all. Welcome back to Scriptly Adapted on Factory Underground Radio. I am your boy, Kyode. Welcome back. That was a little Michael Jackson for you guys. Blame It on the Boogie. No, not Michael Jackson. I'm sorry. I don't want to disrespect the Jacksons. That was the Jacksons with Blame It on the Boogie. After the despicable display of that Kate showed in her movie knowledge, I thought it was clear. I thought it was time to go to our guests for the day. We have a great band, or not the band, but we have some people from the band, the Barstool Prophets. We have lead singer Ryan. Ryan, can you hear us?
Yeah, we're good, man.
Awesome. You sound great, man. Welcome to the show. Thank you for coming on to Scriptly Adapted.
Absolutely. I brought Joel. Joel and I have known each other for a long time. Like I said, we played in a band together 20 years ago. We played in a band before that.
Right.
We've both been musicians in town for a long time. Joel's played in a million bands around here, from punk bands to blues to rock to now country, if you want to call it that.
Nice.
So yeah, we were kind of hanging out, started talking about ideas, about maybe filling a gap that isn't around this area. So a lot of cover bands around here, a lot of party bands, and that's great. So that's not the type of music we wanted to play. We've heard those songs a million times, and so we thought, maybe we could start off playing some covers, and we did that for a while, and then just kind of evolved into finding our own sound with writing, and here we are all these years later.
For you, what is it about country that resonates with you?
I guess it's kind of the soundtrack of where we're living and where we've kind of grown up. We're very, very rural area. Mm-hmm. Ranchers and farmers all around. We live in a town of 30,000.
30,000.
Wow.
Yeah,
So
and
everybody
it's like
everybody kind of knows everybody a little bit, right?
everybody knows each other's business. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah.
We're trying to be like the new edition of country music or rural rock.
Interesting. I like that.
Okay.
That's cool.
And we're going Johnny Gill era.
Johnny Gill. Love it. So you guys had been listening to our show. No, I'm just
there
kidding.
There we go. Yeah, man. Nice.
So what kind of music were you guys exposed to as kids growing up, and what kind of influenced you? Who's your favorite artist? Like what's with their music, and how it influences you and your process?
Well, I grew up in a really strict Christian sort of background. Mm-hmm. So I wasn't allowed to even listen to the radio growing up until, I'd go to, the pool and, the public pool and hear the radio. And it'd be, Pat Benatar, and then the next song would be Run DMC, and the next song would be, Def Leppard, and then it'd be Bobby Brown. It's just, all over the place where I grew up, down in Omaha, Nebraska. And then when I got old enough to, start sneaking tapes into my house, it was mostly, punk rock and blues and jazz, really anything I could get my hands on. So either way, you can be invested in the music. And then we just try not to put ourselves too much into a box when it comes to the actual musical part of it. We try to be open, and if we write something that sounds a little bit more rock and roll, it fits what we're doing and what we want to do with that particular song, we just go for it. We don't try to keep ourselves in a box or anything I don't know if the country fans are going to like this one, or I don't know if the rock fans are going to like this one. This one might be, too pretty. This one's too slow, or this one's too fast. We don't think about that too much,
I want to get into the song. I want to play one of the songs first, right? Prairie Anthem. I want to get into that. Can you tell us a little bit about that before we go to it?
Yeah. So we had our first album completely finished and ready to be released January 1st of 2020, which was a great time to be releasing music.
Yeah, it's true.
So we had everything done, and our rhythm guitar player, Grant, and Joel and myself went out for a few drinks, which turned into a few more, which turned into us ending up on Joel's front porch with a guitar at about 4 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, that's a good night.
And
that's a good
yeah. We're not called the Barstool Prophets for nothing.
Exactly.
When one life ends and a new one starts, and it's a cooker.
Nice, man. Well, let's get into it. This is the Barstool Prophets. This is the Barstool Prophets Prairie Anthem. This is scriptly adapted on Factory Underground Radio. We'll be back with Ryan Joel right after this. Prairie Anthem.
House on a hill, steady in the wind. Stallions are whining, the night begins. Buzzes on the breeze are sweet and cold. Crickets on the prairie sing along. Steers bring the colors and the owls join in. The anthem of the prairie begins again. Listen close and take the chaos in. Sweetest song carries on the wind. Life will begin and end again. Forces of nature carried on. Like those distant on constant flame. Breaking night's dark hold on my frame. Someplace clear through the fire tonight. I'm burning through the moon's daylight. Seas bring the colors and the owls join in. And the anthem of the prairie begins again.
Welcome back to Scriptly Adapted. This is Kyoto on Factory Underground Radio, Scriptly Adapted. That was the Barstool Prophets Prairie Anthem. Guys, I think I'm a fan.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm not even just saying this. The music was dope. Joe, if that was you on the guitar, my man, you were.
It was incredible.
Has anybody said you have some talent, man?
So it's not just like, just not bubblegum fun. We just try to make that song like take you on a ride. Yeah,
listen, man, I gotta tell you, it did take you on a ride because I love the change up towards the end. It just started to speed up, and you could tell it was like crescendoing, like the climax of a film, right? And that's kind of the vision I got when I was listening to it, and it was great, man.
Yeah.
Prairie, that again, ladies and gentlemen, that's the Barstool Prophets. That's Prairie Anthem.
This is actually something I think about all the time, dead or alive. Geez. Man, I would say, well, I think we just get we would have to get Marvin Gaye in there. We'd have to get Dwayne Allman in the room.
Okay.
We would have to get, I don't know, that's tough. Anything with Snoop. Yeah, right.
I love that.
Do you guys have any influences in your respective lanes, right? Like Ryan, do you have a lead singer of a band that's like the guy whose voice is like, okay, I can listen to this all day, or they inspire you? And same thing for you, Joel, being a guitarist. Do you have that guitarist that's like, okay, that's my guy, or that's my girl? Like it could be either one.
For me, I always thought, I catch a lot of flack from some dudes, but I always thought that Eddie Vedder had such a cool voice. I was pretty young back in the day when Pearl Jam was starting to blow up, but I always liked, and I still do, I always like kind of like that slow melodic, singer songwriter type of thing.
Oh, okay.
So like Aaron Lewis, way back in the day when Stain came out, I was like, how do you sing so pretty and then bring this monster voice, that scares my mom? Like Prince. I was just like, how do you do that, man?
Yeah.
And guys like Vince Neil, how do you sing like that? Sebastian Bach, how the hell do you do that?
Yeah.
So for me, it was, after all these years, I still don't even think that I've really found my voice. But I'm just trying to emulate like all these things and put it into one and then go, I can't do that, so I might as well just try to do what I can.
No, that's great.
How about you, Joel?
And then Joel, guitar players. Yeah, man. I already mentioned Dwayne Allman. I mean, obviously he's kind of since I was like, just starting out, he just adds so much joy into his playing. I mean, you feel like he is having a blast,
Yeah.
You hear those songs and it's like, oh, and Dickie Betts too. I mean, there's a lot of great country guitar players that really influenced me a lot, just because that's such a fun style of guitar. When it comes to lead stuff, it can kind of be jazzy, it can kind of be bluesy, it can kind of every sort of American music is tied up into a lot of that those kind of guitar riffs that. Yeah. I mean, Brad Paisley is really fun to listen to.
Yeah.
And of course, I mean, all the old greats, Freddie King, the three Kings, Freddie King, B.B. King, Albert King.
This is the Barstool Prophets, Cottonwoods on Scriptly Adapted on Factory Underground Radio, y'all.
There are stories that don't want telling.
back, y'all. This is Scriptly Adapted on Factory Underground Radio. That was the Barstool Prophets Cottonwood.
Last week we had an up-and-coming country artist named Ashley Joe. You know, as musicians and artists that have been in the industry for a while, creating music that you love, especially in the same kind of genre, what kind of advice would you give new artists that are kind of, you know, going after the same kind of path that you forged for yourself?
Oh man, you just got to keep going. You got to play. You got to play as much as you can. You got to play wherever you can. You got to keep writing. You know, once you think you're there, you've just gotten started.
Well, fellas, listen, this has been great. Thank you for coming on Scriptly Adapted on Factory Underground Radio. We appreciate y'all. Good luck with all the music and everything. This was fun. This is the Barstool Prophets. This was Ryan and Joel, y'all. So listen to them. Go.
Yeah.
You could check their music out on Spotify. Like they just said, they're everywhere. Just type in the name. The Barstool Prophets, y'all.
Thank you so much, fellas. Have a great weekend.
Thanks for having us.
Absolutely.
So we are going to round out July with I'm Every Woman by Shaka Khan.
This is Shaka Khan. I'm Every Woman, y'all. We'll see you in 2 weeks. This is another episode of Scriptly Adapted on Factory Underground Radio, y'all. I'm Every Woman, Shaka Khan.
You're just listening to Scriptly Adapted on Factory Underground Radio and Live 365. Follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube at Scriptly Adapted.